Excellent, that sounds great, Bits. I've been to quite a few sort of old war zones with my family, and while they are ultimately depressing a lot of the time, I find them really enjoyable to go to. There's so much history and stuff to learn there, so I hope you have a wonderful time, Bits. It's like I've been like to the beaches of Dunkirk and stuff like that, and I love finding things. It's a disaster zone and horrible parts of history, but I think it's so important to go and visit those kinds of locations. Gotta get the tank tracks, exactly, yep. How did I get an A+ when the teacher did a manual question? I remember I got an A+ in one of my, I think it was biology, one of my biology classes back in secondary school. And I don't remember how I got an A or an A*, whatever it was. I don't remember how. All I remember was getting my grade back from my paper and seeing I got an A on there. When previously on my track record I was getting C's and B's. Secondary school is high school? No. So secondary school, you start when you are 11 or 12, and you finish when you are 16 or 17. That is secondary school in England. Secondary school is a bit different to high school, as the years are different. And then you can go into something called sixth form, then you can go to college or take on an apprenticeship, and after that, university. English schools work a little bit differently. I got a 1. I don't... Okay, this is the biggest problem with the English school system. Our grade system keeps on fucking changing. Oh, God, I think my brother got... Yeah, my brother's was numbers, and the higher number was better. But my sister was the other way around, where they also got numbers, but yet the lower the number was the better grade. And I'm here thinking, I got letters! I got letters! Where are you guys getting numbers from? I find that really weird to me. Because I think, so back when I started secondary school, a long time ago now, I did get numbers for my grades, but the numbers for my grades were the same way my brother had them, where it was the higher the number, the better. Except the highest number you could get was, I believe, an 8. And what's even weirder is, I can't remember which one of my siblings it was, my brother or my sister. One of them had things like 1.1 or 1.A or 2A, something like that. Yeah, like Gabs is saying, like the F2, D3, yeah. Basically kind of like stuff like that. Like you could get a 2A or a 2B, or you could get a 2.2 or a 2.1. What's wrong with the letters? Your French teacher said that you're doing very well, and you have a 5 in French before. So, okay, so to me, a 5 in French is really good. A 4 was the equivalent of a C grade, so a 5 was the equivalent of a B at one point, from what I remember. So a B or even a C is really good in French, especially if you're not very good at languages in general. We have a scale from 1 to 5, where 1 is basically you're dumb as hell, and 5 is you understand everything. Yeah, no, so we have a grade system of... Oh god, actually I don't remember my grade system. I'm fairly certain we had C star, B star, A star, and basically all stuff like that, from going from F to A. I remember I did actually get a G in one of my grades, actually. I remember I did get a G, and I had never seen a G before. What the fuck is a G? Yeah, that was my thought when I saw that. I got that in English at one point. I was royally confused with that one. No, not a Q, a G. The letter G, the letter below F. Well, here it's a 1 is best and 6 is the worst, and there's minus and plus. So, we had stars in my grade system. I don't remember if we had minuses, like a C minus, C, and C star. I don't remember if that was our grade system. It's been a long time since I went back to school. Fun fact, there's no E grade since parents thought it meant excellent. So we had, going from best to worst, A, B, C, D, E, F. And apparently G, because I got a G once. So we did actually have an E grade, though getting an E grade was so rare that it basically you never saw it. And then I got a G, and that threw out the window. Well, I must have done so poorly, I went into the negative numbers. I must have done so bad, they had to take points away from the lowest score imaginable. Well, I must have insulted someone's grandmother in that English exam. Can we go to space already? Don't worry, we can go to space soon. Don't worry. How the fuck do you just make it? I don't know. Do I owe them points? Probably. Like, genuinely, I thought an F was the lowest grade you could get in school. And because that's what everyone thought. A D was apparently a pass, yet the school never said a D was a pass. Apparently, to most students and even the school, a D was not a failure grade, but not a passing grade. The first passing grade was a C. But apparently I was lied to and D is a passing grade. But that all went out the window for my GCSEs. That all went out the window. I mean, all my GCSEs were good. All my GCSEs were C and above. Except for German. German I got a D in. I got a D in German. But that all went out the window when I went to college and I did a media course and got a distinction. Shame? What do you mean shame? I got some really good grades. I did A-level maths and I got a really good grade in A-level maths and an amazing grade in GCSE maths. I did really well in biology and I was doing fantastically in geography until we got a new teacher that didn't bother to teach us anything. A D is a 2 here. Interesting. Okay. You also have percent values. Yeah, so we would have percent values, and the percent values is usually what determine the grade. Schneider über Dick. Mein Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut und I can't remember how to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Aber mein Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut. A D is a 4 here. Es tut mir leid. I do want to actually get back into learning German. I remember really enjoying German, and I've got a lot of German friends. I've made many over the course of my life, which is actually what made me want to learn German initially. And I need to get back into learning German. 0 to 50 is a 1, 51 to 60 is a 2, 61 to 70 is a 3, 71 to 80 is a 4, 81 to 100 is a 5. Okay, hang on. I'm sorry, Stellaris, I need to stop your music. Sorry, Stellaris. Right, okay, I'm going to open the cafe, give my introduction, and then I need to talk about how our grade system worked real quick. See you all inside. Hello there, everyone. It's Mini Denz. Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the Ruby Shade Cafe. Sorry, my mind is going somewhere else. Today we are playing FTL. I hope you have a lot of fun with us. You guys will be in control of the ship. Try not to crash it. If you do, we'll start again. But welcome, everyone. My name is Denzea. I hope you have a wonderful time here. Please make sure you have a cup of tea or a coffee. Today's going to be a relatively slow stream. It's not going to be action-packed constantly. So if you want to relax, have a cup of tea or coffee, join in with the chat, choose options and play around. Today is probably one of the best times to do that. So welcome, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Now, as for my grading system, so this is not so much how the grading system as a whole, but in England you had two kinds of test papers. You have these things known as the foundation papers, and these things known as the higher papers. Now, in a foundation paper, the highest grade you can get is a C grade. Can we have a side mission for the next ship? Collect one of every crew member? We can certainly try. Absolutely, yeah. But yeah, so in a foundation paper, the highest grade you can get is a C grade. The lowest being the F. Then you got the higher tier papers. And the highest grade you can get on this is an A star. The highest grade you could possibly get. And the lowest grade is still an F. Now here's where the problem lies. The foundation paper was supposed to be for those not as intelligent children, those who struggle with education. You forgot the G grade. Look, I don't know how you get a G grade, okay? Let me look up the G grade while I explain this. Okay, so Yeah, so you would get the foundation or higher paper depending on how educational the teacher thought you were. If the teacher didn't think you were very smart, you got a foundation paper. If the teacher thought you were smart enough, you got the higher tier paper, meaning you could get the higher grades. The problem was the foundation paper was not that much easier than the higher paper. And you needed, I think it was either 80 or 90% or above to get a C grade. To get a C. Whereas on a higher paper, I think you needed 40% or higher to get a C. So it was harder to get a passing grade on the foundation paper for the less intelligent people, as the school said, than it was on the higher paper. Meaning for those who were given the foundation paper, it was basically an execution. You had to almost 100% it to get a bare minimum grade. It was insulting. I feel really sorry for everyone who got a foundation paper back when I was in school. Okay, so UK G grade. So GCSE 9-1 grade scale. I've got no fucking clue how this grade scale works. Oh, okay, I do get the numbers here though. Okay, so. Oh, this, I feel old. I feel really old. So this is a graph where you've got the current grades of the 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and apparently a U, which means ungraded. And 9 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, with the exception of U, meaning ungraded. Now, this is where it feels insulting to me. That's the current grade list. On the grade list where they've got the letters, they've referred to it as the old list in grey, in a horrible grey box, whereas the numbers, the current tier, has a lovely gradient green of dark to light green, while the text where it says current has a lovely lime into a lovely blue. And old is just flat grey and white. It's like, if you know this grading system, you're old. You cough dust, you old coot. It's what it feels like it's saying to me. Okay, so if your grading system is a number system, a 9 or an 8 is basically equivalent to an A star. A 7 is an A. 6 or 5 is a B. 5 or 4 is a C. 3 is a D or E. 2 is an E or F. And 1 is an F or G. What the fuck a G means, I've got no clue. That doesn't tell me what a G grade is, but it does tell you the level. What about 0? 0 is a U on both sides. U meaning ungraded. G means garbage. It probably does. There is no, all I can find on the grading system is that a G is the lowest grade you can get without it being a U, meaning ungraded, meaning it's a flat 0. So apparently that's what a G means. G means go remove your DNA from the breed pool. Damn. Look, I made up for it. I made up for it, okay? I passed English. I did well in English. I did well. I passed English in the actual GCSE exams. I was fine. It was on that one test. It was on that one test I got that G. Everything else I was fine on. And afterwards I was fine on. We can forget all about that grade. Right, I think it's time then. Let's start piloting a ship. I'll see you all in space. It was just quite funny when I was looking through my grades and I saw that G. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I did well next time, so. After this run, we'll start a new one. No. You see, we're finishing this run. We've only got 2 sectors left, and then we're never touching FTL again. How does this game work? So, this is a roguelite game. We will be starting midway through a run. I'll try and catch you up as best I can, Bits. So, here is our ship. Our lovely crew. So, the way this game works is... you start off with a ship and a few crew members, and you start off with some weapons or some defenses. You've got an energy pool, like your battery, basically, think of it like. And you can choose where the battery goes. So we could get we could toggle off our invisibility. We could toggle off oxygen. And now everyone will slowly begin to suffocate as the oxygen levels deplete. We could turn off the healthcare, like you do in America. Let's put the oxygen back on, actually. Don't worry, we'll add bits to the crew, don't worry. So you've got your battery, and you can choose where you want to put the energy and how it slots in. And then you can also choose where you place crew members. And depending where you place them, they can go and repair stuff, put out fires, they can fight people who board the ship, or in certain key parts, they can upgrade what that ship engine or part does. For example, with the engines, we will get a fasty FTL, meaning this bar charges faster, don't worry about that. But it also grants us more dodge chance. With a person manning it, we get an extra 5 points of dodge. So they're really useful for stuff like that. And you can upgrade. So Roger here is a master at the weapons. 20% faster charge for weapons. And so, yeah, you can click the weapons and fire ships. We'll get to that eventually. Now, the way the actual game works is you will click jump, and you can choose points on this map where to go. You can go to the exit. Once you get to the exit, eventually, you can choose a new sector until you finish the game. Now, you cannot complete every single one of these nodes, because as you'll see later on, as we go through enough of these nodes, the rebels will slowly encroach upon this sector and eventually take it over. So the point is to get to the end of the galaxy as fast as you can, while getting as many of these nodes as you can to get as much for you and your ship and your crew. And that's how this game works in a nutshell. Now, there are a lot of choices. For example, here. You arrive just in time to see an unusually well-armed Engi ship destroying a small pirate craft. A teleporter signal is detected. Intruder on deck! So, and this is where the options and a lot of the roguelike options come included. I'll read this text, and I'll let you guys pick if you guys want to side with the first option, second option, or sometimes the third option. No mercy for rebels. We sometimes accept bribes. We only have good karma. Look, you are individuals. You are your own crew member. This is, you choose what you want, right? You become, like, Roger loves slaughtering everything. Gabs is a wild card. You could be a nice, polite person. You could be an insatiable war maniac. It's up to you. Intruder alert. Red spy in base. God, I miss TF2. Can I do human sacrifices? Yeah, there are parts where we can send crew members down the planets and then they'll probably be eaten by aliens and then turned into some sort of weird corpse breeding thing, whereas the ship just continues along while the person's suffocating and dying horrible death. Oh, and lots of war crimes. Yeah, we can do lots of war crimes as well. A young mantis in a charred uniform has teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the Engi and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The Engi have already traced the teleporter signal and are offering a deal in exchange for the prisoner. Do we side with the fugitive and fight the Engi ship? Or do we agree to offer up the mantis in exchange for a bounty? Now, the mantis, well, typically, you know, most mantis can be, or a lot of mantis can be very aggressive, but they're very good fighters. However, we could get some more money, or perhaps some more resources. We are relatively low on fuel. We only have 5 fuel left. So, do we side with the fugitive and fight the Engi ship? Do we fight? Or do we agree to offer up the Mantis ship, or Mantis, in exchange for a bounty? Or do we offer? Do we fight? Or offer? One or two? Gabs is saying we take them in. Bits is saying we exchange them for a bounty. We want the money. The thing is, if we get fuel out of this, that would be a really good exchange. So I'm going to flip a coin. Heads is side. And tails is bounty. Bear in mind, we could get a crew member, but he might be evil. He might not be a good crew member to have. Crew are better than scraps. Actually, no, you do make a good point. Do I make an executive decision here? Because you are right. Crew are very valuable. And while we've pretty much got a full crew, having a... Getting off a free scrap. Yeah, you're signing with Gabs. Okay, let's see if we can get the fugitive and fight the Engi ship. It was a trap! The Mantis sabotages your ship before teleporting away. 5 damage to our hull. Oh no. Welcome to the roguelite. Not every good-looking decision is the good decision to make. So yeah, sometimes you think, oh, we're making a great decision. And then it isn't. Oh. Okay, right. We're going to take Tim. Oh, hang on. We need to rename someone. We can rename someone after we win this fight, and we can rename them to bits. Okay, first off, let's use the halberd. Can I can get a bunch of rooms of this. Hang on. Yeah. So that won't be disabling the weapons or the shield. We can use the flak cannon on the weapons and the ion blast on the shields. Oh my god, they've got 3 shields. Okay, we're going to get Tim to repair the med center, and we're going to get ready to dodge any missiles we may need. Oh, I'm also going to put defense up just in case anyways. Okay. Right, I don't think their weapons are particularly strong, which is weird because they've got a lot of weapons. Remember with the BFG? We don't have a BFG. We do not have a BFG. Oh, we have got hacking though. It does cost a drone pot, and I think it is probably worth using on this. If we can hack the shields, lower the shields, we can damage them without having to worry about too much more. Did we not hack the shields? Okay, the hacking doesn't seem to be working very well. Maybe they've got anti-hacking. God, Christ, it's going to take a while. Have we done any damage to them? Okay, we are doing damage. This will just take some time. This will just take some time. Look, their O2 and health are down. Their O2 health are down. Their weapons are damaged. If we can take out their shields... I mean, I'm actually going to swap the flak to there and the ion blast into the weapons. If we can take out the shields, we can deal damage to them much easier. Sir, our situation is dire. No, we're doing fine. We took a bit of damage because we fucked up a little bit on a decision, but we're fine. They can't get past our heavy shields. Gabs is doing work. Yeah, 5 HP is not a lot. We can repair that. We've got enough. If we can find a shop, we can repair that easily. Right, the O2 healing and engines are down. Oh, their command is down. This is good. Got him! And we didn't take a single bit of damage. 62 scrap! Good golly! a missile that we do not need, and a lovely bit of fuel. No mercy, they didn't give us the option. They were going to kill us or they died. There was no choice there. I say, let's go here, and then we can go to the distress beacon. I think easy mode was the right choice. We barely got far at all on hard mode. You spot a mantis ship hunting in the distance. Shall we aid the civilian ship, or shall we stay out of it? Is that a lobster? It does look like a lobster, doesn't it? Aid, good karma? You think we aid? What does yes mean here, Bits? Do we stay out of it, yes? Or aid the civilian ship, yes? Aid or leave? What do you guys think? Gabs is saying we aid. But it's up to you. I only make the final decision if it's an equal share in the vote. That lobster looks thick. The thing is, I know that the pilot seat's probably up here, which does make it look a lot better. But if the pilot seat is down here, then that's just hilarious. Okay, looks like we're going to aid the civilian ship then. Our ship is ugly. That's why we're going through... Why is it there? That's interesting. That's why we're doing this on easy mode, so we can get a new ship. Because I hate this ship. Okay. Why does this music sound like Danny Phantom? Tell me this music doesn't sound like the Danny Phantom theme. Jesus Christ, they've got 4 shields. Oh, we're under attack. It's a mantis. He's stuck there. We've got someone on the doors. If we just deoxygenise this area, Tim should be able to fight the mantis. Oh god, there's 2 mantis. Hang on. Okay. Oh, Tim's actually struggling a little bit. Shit, I'm not paying attention. What hit us? Was it a missile? Yeah, it was a missile that hit us. Shit. The shields are lowered significantly from that. Hang on. Hack their weapons. There we go. Okay. We're hacking the weapons. Okay. Doctor Who and Tim are both recovered. Get them back to their spots. The fire's out. The damage wasn't significant. The weapons are still not working. Oh, for fuck's sake. We'll repair that afterwards. There's no fire. It's fine. Gabs is working hard on the shields. We got him. Okay, we got him. Attempt to contact the civilian ship. It's really hard to pay attention when someone boards you because you're focused on your own ship rather than them, and it's really hard to sort of move everyone around while attacking the ship at the same time, especially if you don't even realize there's someone boarding your ship. Okay, the civilian ship got away. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna send you guys over to repair the crack. I'm getting ready to move Roger out. Okay, no, they repaired it. Okay, they repaired it. That'll slowly fill with oxygen again. That actually did a lot of damage. We need to find a shop. We need to repair ourselves. Oh, for fuck's sake, Jesus Christ. Good fucking God. Okay. That's not a good place to hit them. That's much better. We can use the flat cannon to try and destroy the teleporter. Ion blast on... The weapons will get hit. Okay. On the weapons. Right, they're teleporting him. Disable cloaking. Oh, for fuck's sake! Our weapons should be able to... Oh, fucking missiles. Why are the doors broken? Alright, you win. Here's some equipment from our stores. Leave us alone. 8 missiles, 2 drones, 33 scrap. Now, I am of the opinion that we don't want to surrender here. That we will not accept surrender. Yeah, no fuel. If they were offering fuel, then maybe. But they're not. Okay, I can close all... Oh, no, I can't close the doors yet. Hang on. Send you to repair that while the weapons... Okay. So we can close all the doors. Oxygen will start to refill. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god, fuck it off! That must be all their crew that's dead on our ship now. I hate boarding. Boarding is so fucking miserable to deal with. Okay, I'm just gonna go invisible just for the moment. There we go. Can we get anti-boarding? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea if we can. Boarding is the most miserable thing in the world, though. Because we don't have anyone that's good at fighting. If we go to our crew, Todd and Tim are probably the best at fighting. Because yeah, all the Engi's combat damage is inflicted by half. Gabs, while you're great, you don't really move very much, even if your health is much better. I'm gonna rename Tim to Bits. Is that alright for you, Bits? You okay with that? So we really don't have any kind of... Yeah. We really have no form of defense against boarding. If we could get anti-personnel drones, I think that might be the best thing. Because boarding is our biggest weakness right now. Yeah, we need to find a shop. We need to repair. Oh, hello! There is a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. Now, we don't use missiles. The more scrap, the better. Oh my god, okay. We just need a shop. If we can go here, there's a good chance we'll find a shop. If we can get to this point here. But we need to find a shop. Upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way. We can pay their toll of 21 scrap or reject. And I'm I think I'm with you, Gabs. I think we pay. You think pay? Too risky? You think they might still attack us even if we pay? I mean, we've got a lot of scrap. If they decide to fight us, they'll fight us even if we reject their offer anyways. But at least with this, there's a chance. And 21 is nothing to us at the moment. Yeah, I think we pay, yeah. Oh, you mean pay is too... Yeah, sorry. I see what you mean now, Bits. Yeah, sorry. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Right. If we can go here, we can check out these other ones. Maybe there's a chance of the shop here. Okay, there's nothing on this one. Still no shop. Fucking hell. Right, jump to the exit. That way we get to see those three. See if there's a shop on one of those. You look like a military vessel. We're trying to get back to the homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade and could use to improve your reactor if you have any extra supplies. So he'll improve our reactor if we give him missiles and 3 drones. Deal. Yeah, I think it is a deal because while we don't need to upgrade our reactor, there's no harm going to be done from that. Yeah. I think we agree. Yeah. Deal. Oh my god, there's a store! Oh, thank god. Okay, we can get to the store, jump back to the exit. Okay, okay. Now, before we do anything... Right. Repair burst would be good, but that's a weapon. We don't want to lose any of our weapons. We can't get any of those. And there's no anti-personnel. If there was an anti-personnel robot, that would be really good. Let's also buy a bunch of fuel. Self-teleporting unit that floods a room with nanobots capable of completely repairing all system damage. Required power 1. So does this repair our ship, I would imagine? Yeah, none of these are particularly good. None of these are particularly good. Why would we target our own ship? Like, this seems useful if we don't want to need to not repair stuff, but that's not the problem. The problem we're facing is when we're getting invaded. And that's not the issue here. Well, okay, but we are full health. Is there an anti-missile? Oh, we've already got anti-missile. Defense 1, anti-missile. We've already got that. Don't worry. Look. So, shoots down incoming missiles, asteroids, and flak debris. While it's not doing its fucking job, I've got no clue. Can we do some upgrades? We could, actually. So that would be 180 if we want to get 4 shields. Or we could get better dodge. Shields, not gonna lie. The problem is we're mainly having issues with missiles and invasions. We're mainly having issues with invasions and missiles. What does the eye do? The eye? This is cloaking. Actually, cloaking would not be a bad thing to upgrade. Actually, yeah. I reckon we upgrade engines and cloaking. And then we get another reactor power. Okay, yeah, so let's do cloaking, engines, power. So we can upgrade that. We can upgrade that. And we've still got 91. Just max out your reactor. At the moment, we do not need to. Maxing out a reactor doesn't have much of a point at the moment. Because unless there's something that lowers our reactor value, which we shouldn't come across for a while, I don't think we'll have an issue. Now, we've got 91. We could get the final cloaking. Or we could prepare to get another engine dodge. Up to this point, we are getting diminishing returns, though. Up until this point, it's been adding 5 for every single time we've been putting a point in this. Now it's less. Upgrade the hack? 7 seconds disruption. That's actually not a bad shout, to be honest, yeah. Disabling weapons or disabling shields for 7 seconds would not be a bad idea. Let's do that. Okay, the reactor is full. We cannot get any more to our reactor. You're tired? Sorry to hear that, love. Sorry to hear that, love. Please make sure if you are watching the stream, then you'll just relax and chill. Don't worry about typing in the thing, in the chat. Just relax and chill if you're tired. I'll try and make the game as calm as I can to fall asleep to. What game is this? This is called FTL, Faster Than Light. It's a roguelite game where you control a ship. Is everyone in their right positions? Yep. Where is Bits? Bits is on the cameras. Bits is a bit of a peeper today. God damn it, Bits. If that thing gets shot down, it basically sets off a nuke. Wait, what thing gets shot down? What if what thing gets shut down? Let me do my shit. Sorry, Bits. STD, I think, means a different thing there, Gabs, but sure, why not? We can visit one more location before we leave. Let's visit here, and then we'll jump out. Because that will go here, once we get to here. We can visit one more location. The reactor, yeah, the reactor will probably go nuclear if they... Ooh! Hello! Your communicator opens a hail from a nearby ship. Our weapon systems are malfunctioning, and we're too afraid of pirates to travel home unassisted. Can you escort us? They will give us 3 fuel if we do this. Now, they are using a Federation ship. This is a Federation... Yeah, it even says class Federation bomber. Seems like a wrap. It could be. But it could also be friendly, and we could get better rewards at the end. Good karma? You think we accept or decline? I think Gabs is saying we accept. What did the rest of you think? Do it. Help. Help them. Let's risk it. Let's risk it. 3 fuel's not a bad idea anyways. Great! Take this bit of fuel as a down payment. We'll be 1 step behind you, following your jump signatures. Why am I going Australian with this? Don't want to take any risk now, do we? Upon examining your map, you realize you just won't have time and need to get to the Federation base. You leave the quest for another day. Well, we just get 3 fuel then. We just get 3 fuel for doing nothing. Okay then. It's a shame we won't get a better reward at the end of it, but having 3 fuel is not the worst. Last stand. Here we go. We've got a bunch of achievements. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past the initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks to you first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" Explain our mission. Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief among the officers. General Terzil of the Engi Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential control to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. Explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. Tully responds, "It's settled! The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and the other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." Oh yeah, we need to destroy the flagship. Oh Lord. So, these are the repair stations we can go to repair our ship. This is the flagship that is trying to get to the base. We need to get to the base before the flagship. So, I'm saying we breakneck it to the base. Just beeline it. Yeah, I'm of the same opinion. I don't need luck. I do cowpole. Well, drugs, but for me, drugs is cowpole. We receive a transmission. Sorry, sir. This is nothing personal, but we're under orders. The rebel ship's weapons go hot. Now, we get no rewards from this point on. There are no rewards. What we've got is what we have, and that is it. We either jump and retreat and hopefully take less damage for the mothership, or we take them out. And quicker before then our FTL recovers. We do not need to kill these guys. We can leg it to the base, and that is what I think we do. We either kill them quickly, or if the FTL drive charges before, we jump the fuck out of here. There's no point in killing these things. Right. I think the best damage we can do is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. We can do better. There you go. We can do 5 with that. We can do 5 with that. Okay, I'm also just going to use the defense drones here. In case they have missiles. I don't think they do, but I'm not risking it. Okay, let's dodge those. I'm also not going to hack until we need it, because hack is going to use the drones. Trying to escape. Hang on. Okay. Okay. No, we can still get rewards. We can still get rewards. I don't know what the point of these is, though. I'll be back. Dinner time? No worries, bits. Have a wonderful dinner. What do you guys think, then? Do we accept the offer, or do we not accept? Because I genuinely don't know at this point. We don't get here often enough to know how we make this work. So we could accept the offer. Missiles are useless to us, though. The drone is useful because we can use that for defense and hacking. The scrap, I don't know if is any good, though. But we might get a better rewards if we do not accept surrender. I don't know. What do you guys think? What does the crew say? Guys? Hang on, sorry, bear with me, guys. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, yeah, so do... I don't think we accept the surrender. I don't think we accept. I think we continue. See what we... If we get any rewards after we take them out. If we don't, hey-ho, at least we know. Augment Defense Scrambler. Can we even use that? Why have we got another pike beam in the cargo? Prevents enemy defense drones from targeting anything. That's not useful to us. That's not useful to us. We can't use that. We don't have any missiles. So there's no point. So I think we keep what we've got. We need, okay, now we need to beeline it to the base. We do have a little bit more time. We could try and get to repair and then to the base. It's jumping here to there for this, okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think we can get to, I think we can get here. I think we can get here. If we can get to repair, provide supplies. Yeah, we'll have a look at this repair base, because that won't be an invasion. That won't attack us. And we can take this out easily. This shouldn't prove to be a problem. Right, they do have missiles, though, which is a little bit concerning. Actually, no, I think... because they got missiles, maybe we don't... Oh, I don't know. If we can take their shields out... If we can take their shields out, we can take them out. Maybe we can get something good. I'm just worried about the missiles. Okay, our defense drone is doing bits for the missiles. Our defense drone is doing a god's work against the missiles. Oh, this is actually getting a little bit close. We just need to take out the shields. Yeah, they don't do any damage to us. I think our defense drone is taking out all the missiles they fire at us. I think we're all right. Oh shit, our defense drone's down. Our defense drone's down. Okay, no, screw it. Jump. Our defense drone's down. Go. Okay, 5 defense drones, some scrap and fuel. Okay, that's not too important, but that is handy to have. Okay, the defense drone's back. Okay. I'm not risking that. Welcome back, Gabs. Alright, we're going to the base. Final thing. Final part. Final thing. Here we go. We at the boss? I think so. You arrive near the Federation base to find the bulk of their fleet skirmishing with the rebel forces. You hang back near the far side of the moon to avoid conflict. There's not much you can do to help in that battle, and your mission holds the key to turn the tide of the war. You prepare to face the flagship. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. The rebel flagship. If you are able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. They're cloaked. We've been hacked on the cameras. If they fire any missiles... Okay, they're open. The cameras will be fine. The problem is they've got 4 gun slots. That's not the thing we need to hack. What we need to hack are either the shields... Right, they've got no teleportation. We either hack their shields or oxygen. We either execute them by asphyxiation or we destroy them. I'm thinking for now, we can destroy that with a laser or the flak. We need to disable the shield so we can actually hit them. So if we hack the shields, we can use the flak on the O2. As for the halberd, we need to find a good place to use this. Okay, I think I can get a good spot. No, maybe not. Hang on. Okay, this is going to be a bit more difficult. I think the best we can get is 4. Do they have hypnosis? No, they've got cloaking and they've got hacking. They've got cloaking and hacking. That's it. They've got 4 missile things. So destroying all their weapons is going to be difficult. We would have to disable each one for each weapon. But first things first, we actually do need to destroy their shields, actually. So, we're going to do this. It means they can still be cloaked. But if we destroy their shields, we can take out the weapons. Right, hack the shields. Okay. There's a lot of missiles. Get the fence drone up. Jesus. Missiles missed. They've gone invisible. Okay, they're back. Ion on oxygen. Halberd. I need to put Halberd back where it was. Ooh, bugger. Okay. Flak. Maybe we try and get the flak to destroy their cloaking. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. We missed them. We dodged them. Oh, we're gonna win. Okay, yeah. This might be a bit easy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is actually a bit of a slaughter, ain't it? Bloody cloaking, though. Oh, okay. Well. That was a bit easy. Hola, hola. How you doing, Sisyphus? Dora the Explorer. I haven't watched. Actually, I don't think I only ever had to watch Dora because of my brother and sister. Just as you finally gain the upper hand, it finds a way to make FTL jump. You've got to keep up the assault. Okay, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over. Wait, is it trying to jump to the base? Okay. Okay. Here we go. Round two, round two, round two. Right, it no longer has cloaking. It no longer has cloaking. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. Cloaking is gone. I repeat, cloaking is gone. Take out O2. It's also missing a weapon. Shit. Wait, when did I get teleporting? Oh, it's a drone. Bugger. Hang on, no, wait. Hack, shields. Right. Who's going to be the best at combat? We're going to have to get 2 people on this. We're going to get Bits and Doctor Who in there. We're going to get Bits and Doctor Who in there. I'm going to turn invisible just for a moment. Right, we've got the defense drone going off. Shit. Okay. Christ. I'm gonna need Roger. Oh, no, I can't, no. We have to wait for a little bit. We have to wait for a little bit. Hack the shields, turn invisible. Unfortunately, Roger's not exactly designed for combat. Okay, but we can get these 2 back in. We can get these 2 back in. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. We only took small hits. We only took small hits. We're fine. I'm gonna have to replace Roger very shortly for just a short amount of time. Just so we can get a bit of health back. We're not gonna worry about that at the moment. It's working. Don't worry about the oxygen. It's fine. The hacking's not broken. The drone is still up. Fucking hell, this is tense. This is tense. Self-destruct. I'm not self-destructing. Fuck no, we've come so far. Do they have flamethrowers? I don't think they do. Right, we've got enough time to repair this. Right. Okay, I think the ship is about as good as we're gonna get. Remember, you are God's will. In this case, perhaps. I say we continue with the assault. Don't let up. Look, we can't really go anywhere else. We have to just follow the flagship. You gonna head off now? No way, Sisyphus. It's a pleasure to have you here, mate. Take care. Right, we've only got 2 guns left. They have got boarding now, though. We need to disable boarding. Super shields prevent... Super shields? Oh, shit. Sisyphus has been mind-controlled as well. That's not the worst in the world. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. That's not the worst. Right. If we get the flak to hit the teleport, because they've got a lot of people. They are only humans, though. They're not mantis. They are only humans. That isn't the worst. So flak on the teleport anyways. Ion blast. Put that on the shield. Halberd beam. This is the important one. Is 3 the best we can do? No, we can get 4. We can get 4. Okay, I actually want flak on shields then, because we need some way to destroy the shields. Yeah, 4 is possible. Yeah, thankfully. I've got a defense drone up. Case of missile. Sisyphus shouldn't be hypnosis for too long. We need to take out those shields before we can hack. I'm keeping an eye on your guys' health. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on your guys' health. I'm gonna move Doctor Who into the med bay. Oh shit, what was that? Okay, there's a fire. We need to repair that fire. We got 2 in there. I'm gonna cloak. Okay, we can hack. We can hack. We can hack. Hack the shields. Doctor Who needs to get out. I'm gonna put Doctor Who over in the engines. Oh my fucking god! How you doing, Saren? How you doing, bud? Right, we need the other defense drone. Hack the shields. Jesus Christ! What do we do here? Sadly, you are alive. I would say sadly. Okay. Get some health, heal up. You two put out the fire in there. All the weapons are down. We have no weapons. I don't think we survive this. I don't think we can. Just because they can invade us so easily. Yeah, we lose. I love FTL. I love FTL. But holy shit. What the fuck were those weapons? Christ. It's the problem that they can send like 20 fucking people onto our ship. There's no way for us to deal with that. Yeah. There was no way for us to counteract that. Because we couldn't hack that, nor could we hit that because of the super shield. So we had to destroy the super shield to get that, but then they can just send things over to us. Christ. Maybe next time we board other ships, but then we are playing... Okay, I agree that wouldn't work with this ship, and I'll show you why. So, go to the main menu, new game. Have we got the new ship? Are you kidding? We didn't get a new ship. I fucking hate this ship. Really? Alright. The problem with this ship, with boarding, is we focus on Engi. And Engi have 50% of their combat prowess. Meaning they're really awful in melee combat. Meaning this is the ship you do not want to get into melee combat with. Which is the problem. Because I would agree, right? I would agree. Like, if we were to do this on the human ship, humans, you know, they're not the best at combat, but you can do that. Try the Red Star version? What do you mean by the Red Star version? This one? We can give this a go. Heavy laser, heavy ion. Heavy ion's not great. Anti-personnel's going to be really good, but it does mean we only get one crew member. System repairs will be really useful until they're broken. We'll give this a go. We'll give this a go. We'll give this a go. Yeah. No, we're not doing one crew for the whole playthrough. We need crew members. Okay, I can't do new ship. I can type that, though. Right, we'll give this one a go. We'll give this one a go. So, this person's going to have to stay on piloting, because we've got no one else on the ship at the moment. There's a really good trick to winning this game, actually. Is there? What's the trick? I'm going to make Saren the pilot. Okie dokie. If you kill them and they don't kill you, you should be golden. I believe that's a good idea. I believe you're onto something with that. Jesus Christ, they don't give you much energy, do they? So we're going to need 4 energy to get all of these, but primarily we want 2, so we want 3. That's all full, so we need 2 more energy. Okay. Yeah, typically killing them before they kill you works, but sometimes it's easier said than done when you're being bombarded with a million missiles. You detect a rebel scout on attack. Approach to small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Shall we intervene to defend the outpost or avoid the conflict? Simply get good. Look, when I see you again, I'm slapping you for saying that. How do we get super shields? I don't think we can. I think that is just the flagship that gets that. I think it's just the flagship. So what do you guys think? Do we intervene to defend or avoid the conflict? What do you guys think? What's your thought? How the hell did we kill it last time? I've got no fucking clue, mate. No clue. Genuinely no clue. Actually, no, I do. I do know why. Intervene, cause mischief. Okay. So I do know why. And it's because on that playthrough, we had anti-personnel. We had anti-personnel. Meaning when they boarded us, we could take them out. And we mostly had humans and some mantis and things like that. Meaning we could actually deal with people boarding us. The problem with that, we had no way to counteract people boarding us. We had no way to counteract them boarding us. And that's really bad. Roger was a mantis. I think he was a mantis on that playthrough, yeah. And because mantis have double combat proficiency, it's really good. Ow. We'll repair that in a minute. As long as it's not on fire. It's not. We'll repair it in a minute. It's going to be very slow to start. It's going to be very slow to start. I'm so miffed we didn't get that other run just because they could teleport like 10 crew members onto our ship. I'm miffed with that. Maybe we could have probably tried to oxygen starve them out. Maybe that could have worked. I don't know, but the problem is they were moving through the doors so quickly. Oh god, I love the slow beginnings. I love the slow beginnings. Slow starts. Does heavy ion actually do any damage? No, it just does ion damage, so it doesn't actually do any damage. 25 scrap, 3 fuel, 1 missile. Oh, and 2 fuel and 21 scrap. I'm going to make an executive decision immediately. And put some power in. That way, if we need to, once I repair that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I might put one more in than I needed. Oh, that's future energy for later. So now we can get anti-personnel and system repairs. Hang on, how much? It's 20. Get one of every crew member. That's if the game allows it. You bear in mind, this here is not a thing where we get that amount of choice. This is a roguelike. We get what we're given. Overhearing their conversation, it seems that they need to take possession of an enemy's ship. I missed the first part, unfortunately. But should we offer our services or leave them alone? I can go back and read what I just missed, though, actually. Bear with me. You arrive to find a number of ships convening around a station. There is some uncrypted chatter between the ships. You tune in and listen to find something interesting. There you go. That's what we missed. Who exactly? No idea. No idea. Even the previous one didn't mention. Yeah, I don't think there's any form of destruction. But perhaps this will lead us to destroy something. Perhaps. So I think we offer up, like, we're early game, we're early in. We need to get as many things as possible. Like, if we leave them alone, we gain nothing. And at the moment, we're not risking anything because we're already at everything's at full. We need stuff. They briefly scan your ship and inform you that you are not properly equipped for this type of mission. Hey ho, alright. Yeah, if we die, we lose like 5 minutes. Exactly, yeah. There's no point going to the store because we don't have any scrap. We could check what's in the store, but it's too close to the rebels that there's not much point. A heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula at this beacon. Before they have time to make contact with them, they fade into the nebula. Should we attempt to follow and help them? Or keep our position? They can handle it themselves. Help out. Okie dokie. While searching fruitlessly through the nebula, you stumble upon the rebel ship, which the Federation loyalists were likely hiding from. You prepare for a fight. This is fine. This is good, actually, because this means we get scrap, which we need. So this is good. This works well for us. It's just a little bit slow. Ah, the early game of this. Thankfully, the heavy laser actually does do a nice amount of damage, all things considered. They send you a message. Your ship is surprisingly well equipped. Please take this and let us live. Can we speed the game up? No. There's no speed up in this game. Do we accept the offer of 4 missiles? No, okay, no mercy. All right. I mean, yeah, we probably get more scrap if we kill them. Bye-bye. A little bit more scrap and 1 fuel. That's fine. We'll take that. Still no point in going to the store, unfortunately. After what your mothership did? Yeah, we're taking no survivors after the mothership. A black market weapons trader spins you a tale of the dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. Now, we unfortunately cannot purchase this weapon for 45 scrap. However, last time we did this, we still got it. Take him on, I agree. But yeah, I don't think there's any speed up in this game. No. Ooh, we actually took a hit there. They got a laser. Meaning we need to destroy that. There you go. Okay. The day is yours to show us honor by allowing us to live with our lives. To fuel, 1 drone, 14 scrap. No mercy, kill him quick. Well, I say kill him quick, as quickly as our weapons will allow. It's gonna be a little bit slow. It's gonna be a little bit slow. I mean, as long as they can't FTL out of here. I don't know if they can FTL out of here, actually. It doesn't look like they can. Normally it says if they FTL out. We didn't get the weapon, but we did get a bit more scrap and a bit more fuel. We could actually check the store. 51 scrap's not a lot, but it could give us something. And because they are moving so slowly, I think we check the store. Oh, we got crew teleporter, cloaking, hacking, defense drone, combat drone, hull repair. I don't think we want hull repair. No. Yeah, let's fix that one bit of damage. I don't think we want any of this. A lot of it we can't even use. I'm tempted. No, actually, no, we already fixed, so we don't have the 50 scrap that. Yeah, so we leave. I think we leave. There's no point. Let's go to this, then to that distress beacon over there. Scouts of the rebel fleet. It's powering up FTL. Let's try and take it out as quickly as we can. I'm not going to disable weapons first of all. Let's try and take out the bridge. Actually, wait. I want to fire this after the ion cannon fires. Ow. Our shields. Shit. We are going to have to repair that. Oh no, we got system repair. Fuck, what am I on about? What am I on about? We got system repairs. Alright, get both of them in there. Fuck it. Jesus Christ, can you stop with the missiles? Can I edit the game files to get the new ship? I'm genuinely tempted. Like, genuinely, I'm tempted to. That or I just install some kind of mod or something to give me all the ships, because I just want to use the ships. I don't... Fuck's sake. That's annoying. That did so much damage to us and we got nothing for it. Welcome back, Bits. How you doing, bub? Just had dinner? Was it a nice dinner? Jesus Christ, that's a big jump. Yeah, we didn't defeat the mothership, unfortunately. The final phase just destroyed us. It was really good. Excellent. I'm glad you had a good dinner. I think I've got pasta for dinner today. It appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your senses are picking up a single life form. Shall we go down to the surface to investigate, or ignore the signal? Now, this could kill our one single person, but it could give us someone. So we either lose and try again, we're at the very beginning, hey-ho, or we get someone. Let's help. I had one of the worst human experiences ever. Was it a family social thing, or...? You find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental state is questionable. Bring him back to your ship in hopes of finding some help for him. Leave the madman to his ravings. He's not worth the risk. Now, again, we're like 5 minutes in. We need more crew. Like, that's the thing, right? If he kills us... Last time you did, they cannibalized the whole crew. We've got one person, meaning we probably have to restart and do, like, 5 minutes again. Like, at the end of the day, hey-ho. I think we do this. You're doing your usual, you know, sitting on the toilet when life is too peaceful and you get a cramp in your leg. Oh, God. Yeah, cramps are absolutely... I despise cramps. Cramps are absolutely horrible. It seems he was in worse health than we first thought. He collapses on the trip up to the ship. It doesn't look like he's going to make it. Aw, man, he didn't make it. Well, no new crew member then, unfortunately. It's alright, ship to fight. Okie dokie. Oh, we got meteors. We actually want to destroy the weapons here because... Yeah, these meteors are going to be a problem. Okay. Weapons are disabled. The octopus... It's a mini octopus, this one, though. This is it's more like a squid as well. It has less arms than an octopus. It's more like a squid. Okay, Denzea, hear me out. You're not saying you would this, are you? You're not saying you would the octopus ship. I have died on that toilet and been born anew. God damn, another asteroid field? Good lord. No. Okay. Interesting. No shield. This is a very minor ship, isn't it, this one? Crab leg hit that 90 degrees angle. Good lord, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, maybe getting a defense drone would have been smart. I'm replacing it with one of these guys. Just need to wait for the FTL. This isn't a fun run. This ship is ass. Can we do the first ship again and try to make an alt form for it? And you install some mod, I guess. Next stream, perhaps. Next stream, perhaps. For now, we're going to keep trying with this ship and just see what we can do with this. We just need to keep going, I think, for the moment. Anti-personnel. Another anti-personnel. That could be good. Oh, but we do get some more weapons. Flak gun Mark 1, hull laser 1, charge 2. Yeah, no crew still, bizarrely. Hull laser 1 could be good. Hull laser 1 could definitely be good. We could also get another anti-personnel. That would bring us to 60, meaning we could still get the or we could still get the hull laser 1, sorry. Or we could get the flak 1. Maybe we get the flak 1. Honestly, I think we get the flak 1. Lower time to charge. does more damage if it hits. Unless we use that with systemless runes, but that's not the point. I think we get the flak 1. I think we get the flak 1. So let's get the flak 1 for now. Yeah. Let's get that. Okay. So I would like to add weapons into there. How much would that cost? Too much. All right, we'll have to wait till we get a bit more scrap. First round ever. Ace, Rob, and Gabby sent off a mission. Yeah, they died, but Roger A survived on the planet and went insane. A few runs later, Roger and Ace were found by... Yeah, that was... I forgot about that. I genuinely forgot that happened. I genuinely forgot that happened. Let's go for the pirate controlled for now. We need resources early, so we're going to take a risk and go for the pirate controlled sector. See if we can get more scrap. This is going to be more dangerous, but the rewards are greater. And Roger survived and landed on the moon. We just found that crazy guy on this run. Many years later as well. Right, invaders on the ship. That's fine. That's why we've got this. Well, that's doing absolutely... Oh my god. Well, how do we deal with this? What the hell? Hang on. There's only one way I see we win this. No, we've lost. Simple, you don't... Yeah, I genuinely don't think we can win this one. Yeah, the doors are broken, yeah. Yeah. Well, that was a shit run, wasn't it? We basically have to sit here and wait for these to repair everything, I feel. But it's keeping the health at 3. Oh no, we're about to run out of drone parts. Repair the door, you stupid robots! Will this stream only be FTL or maybe other games? I was planning on only doing FTL. But we'll see. Repair the doors, you stupid thing! Well, we can't win this now. If it repaired the doors, we could close them. Stop us from suffocating. No, we've lost. Have I checked out Nimrods? No, I haven't been able to just yet, unfortunately. I've been rather busy this week. I do apologize. Yeah, this isn't a good ship, this one, is it? Oh, I just want the new ship. Hang on. Let me have a look at something real quick while I'm doing this. Bear with me, guys. Okay, hang on. Right. I'm not... Yeah, I'm gonna edit the save. I'm gonna edit the save. Bear with me, because I want a new ship. And I'm kind of fed up of this fucking awful ass Engie ship. It's so bad. I do need to find where the saves are stored, though. Okay. Okay. I think I know where I get them then. Hang on, bear with me, guys. It is a shame because, yeah, I like the original ship and all, but we can't unlock the new ship with it. How you doing, Courier? How you doing, bub? Where the fuck is this file? Hang on, what? In here? Okay, in here, right. Faster than light. I'm gonna have to close the game just for a second. Bear with me, guys. I'm hoping this works just as intended. Let's see. Alright, hopefully we should have all the ships now. Oh, it's a fucking miracle! We can have a new ship! Right, let's try out this one. I know we've got all these new and exciting ships we could do. I know we've got all these exciting ones. Let's try out the one we've been trying to unlock. I think it's only fair. Stealth Cruiser does seem fun, but I'm gonna keep this. I'm not removing this. I'm gonna keep this. So let's just go in order. Let's just go in order, I feel. We can change the different layout ones. We can choose one of these. These are no issue. But let's go in order. So we've got this ship. This has a burst laser. No, nothing else on the looks of it though. It's got a mantis, a human, a rockman, and an engi. Layout B only has 3. It's got a slug, a Zoltan, and a human, but it does have dual lasers and a litho missile. This one, oddly enough, has no weapons. Has 2 Zoltan, has a mantis, and a human, but it has a teleporter and a clone bay. So I know how this is played. This ship is all about you teleporting your crew onto the enemy ship and letting them die. When they die, you reclone them. So what do you guys fancy? Nice, easy, simple, standard. Heavy weapons. Board the fuckers. A, B, or C? B? You think heavy weapons? And Gabs is thinking C for board them. Look, we can still do heavy weapons on this ship. We can still get heavy weapons on this. Wait. Yeah, but yeah, we can still get heavy weapons on this. These all look quite fun, I will admit. These all do look quite fun. I'm gonna say we go for the boarding. We go for boarding for now. We've never had a boarding playstyle. And we will try to add heavy weapons on. Can we do the Metal Eater ship? I know you like the Metal Eaters. I think it's these guys. Drains oxygen from rooms. No, these are the ones that devour oxygen. That's a human one. Rock, slug, mantis. Is it Zoltan? Are these the Metal Eaters? No. Crystal? They also eat metal? Possibly. I don't remember where that says. I think it's these guys. What kind of ships have they got? They've only got 2 versions. A chain burst laser and an ion stunner. Or an advanced flak gun. Oxygen not included. I mean, we're going to go in order. We're going to go in order. I think it'll just be nice to go in order. I think let's try out the boarding playstyle. We've never done boarding before. We've never done boarding before. Okay. Standard has 4 different crew species. It does, yeah. Probably. Right, let's give this a go. So this is all about boarding. So, we have 4 crew members. Who would like to be what? Cabs wants to be the mantis. Of course you do. Who would you like to be, Bits? Who would you like to be? We've got a human and 2 Zoltan. The Zoltan are a power-based species. The one called Marcus. Okie dokie. There we go. So, this is how this is played. You guys are going to be dying a lot. You will not be on shields. And neither will you, Bits. We're going to put you on shields. Died before, wouldn't recommend. You're going to be dying a lot more today. So, 0 out of 10, don't recommend. You are immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, travelers! Your ship seems outfitted for combat. Care to take up a bit of mercenary work? Shall we listen to their offer or decline? We do need scrap. We do need scrap. We need resources. Deal? I am inclined to agree. What do you think, Bets? Do they see Karak as I don't think that exists in FTL, I'm afraid. A space dock is under assault from the rebels. Although the dock is technically illegal within their laws, it's very important for our trade. We'll pay you in fuel and scrap if you promise to save them. So, no, probably not. No, they probably don't have that as a god. I don't think anyone in here believes in God. I think religion is dead. Right. I don't care. I just want... Okay, let's... We need resources. We need resources. We're going to go here first and then do the quest. And then we can go to the store and see if we can buy some stuff. Attack the automated ship to get the storage cache. Or avoid provoking the ship. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel space station. Sensors indicate it's a storage vessel for military goods. Yes, attack for the Emperor. For the Emperor! He died to kill religion. and then it became religion. Right, can we actually board these? And if so, how? Okay, so we board. Let's board the weapons. You guys are gonna die a lot during this run. Ow. Where's our shields? There they are. You don't care. No, that's understandable. Well, one of you died. Clone Bay coming in. Now, I could remove the oxygen. We don't need oxygen. Artillery flak gun? Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Artillery flak gun that automatically fires 7 projectiles. What? We actually have a weapon? We actually have a weapon. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, it has a 50-second cooldown, though. But that's strong. Let's go here, then the quest, then the store. We want more scrap before going to the store. Okay, we're under attack. That's fine. Teleport to the weapons. Disable the weapons. This is really fun. This is really fun. I've never played a build where it's about invading them. This is really cool. Okay, now we need to wait for you guys to be reborn. There's one. I don't think it's particularly good, unfortunately, but it is fun. Where did our weapons go? We don't have any. We don't have any weapons. We've only got this on a 50-second cooldown. Why aren't you guys attacking the ship? Hello? Why are we not attacking the ship? Are the clones free? No. Why? Okay. Do we not get any resources? Did we not get any resources from that? I can't. We can't kill it. Okay, I guess that's it. Maybe we did get scrap from it. I don't know. Seems odd. Once you arrive at the beacon, you detect a rebel scout assaulting a compound on a nearby desolate moon. Shall we engage the rebel and rescue the space dock? Or avoid a fight? Avoid? Why do you want to avoid a fight so much? We need resources. We need resources. This could give us resources. So Bits is going on. Bits is voting for avoid. Okay, so Bits is voting for avoid. Do we all agree on to avoid this? Do we have any other votes? Do I know how to make grilled cheese? Yeah. I prefer to use a panini maker than a grill, personally, but... Kill him? Okay, so it's 50-50, so I'll use the coin. So, heads is engage. Tails is avoid. Tails, so we avoid. Okay. Let's go to the store, see if we can buy anything. Anti-personnel. We don't need that. We got a strong enough team. We do need a repair, but we can look at that in a bit. Crew? No crew. There are weapons, though. Chain Vulcan we can't buy unless we sell something. Crew take half damage from low oxygen. I think we sell that. I genuinely think we sell that. We sell that and get the Vulcan. Oh, actually, hang on, no, halberd beam. There's a halberd beam. Vulcan like the minigun? That's my thought. Yeah, and it looks like a minigun. However, there is the halberd beam, and the halberd beam was outstanding. Each time it fires, it decreases the cooldown, eventually able to take down any amount of shields. So this is great for a long, prolonged fight. Do we go the Vulcan? Do we give this a go? Take it? Okay, we need to sell the emergency respirators for that then. I'm fine with that, honestly. Repair the ship as much as we can. Now, we can't use it. We will need a bunch more energy and a bunch more on weapons. How much will we need? So, let's say we don't want to disable shields. Okay, we don't actually want to disable anything here. So, we could disable that. Potentially. We would need 3 them and then 4 energy. So how much is that in total money-wise? So that's probably going to be 80. That's the flak artillery. Hang on, that's not the weapons. Where's the one here? Okay, so 80, 120. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. Yeah, it's going to be a lot. We'll slowly work our way up towards it, though. We'll slowly work up our way towards it. Okay, let's board. Into the weapons. It doesn't matter if you guys keep dying. Really. Oh, this is the point of this, is to keep respawning and send you guys in. It's not particularly effective though, is it? Oh, there go the cameras. We can repair them later. Oh, there goes the teleporter. They can't get back. Unless they die. There are no more life signs. Okay, yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so if there are no life signs, you just scrap whatever's left on there. Interesting. Do we keep our memories and skill? I believe so. Yes, you do. I love just watching you guys die. I mean that in a nice way. Repair this first of all, so we can get the crew back and then help repair. Alright, oh that works too. What's attacking us? Fire. And we can't get these guys back because the teleporter's broken. Okay, we can get them back. We can send them back. We can send them back. Okay. Jesus Christ. Right. I think this has gone fairly poorly because we can't even put out one fire. Shut. Oh my god, yes, hang on. You're right. Hang on. Bring him over here. Wait, why am I sending them that way? Fuck it. Oh no, the doors are broken. The doors are broken. And O2's already broken, so, okay, the doors are fixed. Right, they should put out all the fires. Okay, we're just gonna... You guys are gonna die a few times here while you repair the oxygen, okay? Okay, we can close all the doors and get you guys to repair the rest of this. The thing is, it is useless. The O2's not that useful on this ship. It's really not. How many resources we just wasted? None. Absolutely none. It costs nothing to clone. It costs nothing to clone. We wasted no resources. We did lose some health, yes, but hey-ho. Okay, you back on shields. What did clones even cost? Nothing. They don't cost anything. They're free. Your phone's at 1%. Go charge your phone. You gonna go play Nimrods? No worries. Have a good time, Bits. Enjoy yourself. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. Yeah, we need to do this first. We need a bit more scrap if we want to get crew. If we don't have enough scrap, we can't buy crew. I probably won't play it in my free time. I'll probably see what the game is, see if I can get it, and do it for stream. Give me the goods. Demand the surrender of their goods. Alright, they want to fight. Bring it. No worries, Bits. Enjoy yourself, bud. Have fun. Oh, shields are disabled. Why do the shields keep getting disabled? Goddamn missiles. We do have a crew on shoot. We do. We got Tai Yi. Yeah, this is... It's not very good, is it? Doing this. It's... I see the point. It's not very good, though. Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Like, how are we losing these fights? Is there a crew member left? Yeah. There you go. Defense drone. I mean, yay? We can't use defense drones. Yeah, it's... I'm not... I don't know. I don't... I'm a bit mixed. I'm a bit mixed on this. I don't know if that's just me, though. Boarding doesn't seem to be very fun. Where the fuck are you guys going? No. We do have a dedicated man on shields. We do. The problem, okay, I see the problem. Once he leaves... No, why? I've got no idea. Okay, there we go. There it was. Okay, yeah. So if we've got that filled, no, because I have no idea how this works. Do we continue this run? I don't. Teleporting's not. It's not particularly fun. Can't buy any of the crew. Actually, we can sell the defense drone because we can't use that. Then we can get Debbie. Yeah, I don't know. This ship doesn't seem very fun. We don't want Engi. We do not want Engi. Engi is the one kind of crew member we do not want. Engi is the one crew member we really don't want. Also looks like a PP. The thing is, it's just a teleporting mechanic. I'm not a fan of the teleporting mechanic. I genuinely don't think we continue this run. I don't think it's fun. What other ones have we got here? So we've got this one, which seems to be weapons focused. And that one. What do we have on these? So the chain... Do we get one with the Vulcan? Vulcan seemed interesting. That's another boarding one, isn't it? Yeah. That's a lot of lasers. Good God. That's the B version of this. Okay. That's that awful... What's the C one? What's the final version? A Lanius, 2 Engi, beam drone, and dual lasers. Okay, so then we've got the Zoltan ship, ion charger, and a beam. Halberd beam and a Leto. That's not a bad combo. Not a fan of missile, but the halberd beam's good. Double ion and a pike. Oh, that sounds miserable. Then we've got... Is this the Rockman? No, this is the Mantis. Yeah, this is the Mantis ship. Small bomb and basic laser. Boarding... Okay, this is another boarding one. But this is a boarding one without cloning. And with only 2... I guess the point is to use the boarding drone. But boarding's... I don't know, boarding's just not fun. Crystal lockdown bomb and a stun bomb. It's another boarding one. Yeah, it seems the Mantis ships are based upon boarding, which makes sense. The whole thing is about combat damage. Okay, then we've got the Slug ship, I think this is. Yeah, the Slug cruiser. Anti-bio beam, breach bomb, and dual lasers. That sounds fun. Terrifying beam does no physical damage, but rips through organic material, dealing heavy damage to crew members. So if we can see where they are on the ship, that'd be really good. The problem being, we have no cameras. So you have no idea where they are. Got this one. Hill burst and an Artemis missiles. But if you run out of missiles, you're screwed. Oh, this has... Okay, this one has the chain burst laser. So maybe we do a slug run. Maybe we try a slug. Okay, I think maybe we try Slug C. Let's have a look what else we got. So, this is the Rockman. They've got an Artemis missile and Hull missile. Got rock plating. Okay. Heavy Pierce, Laser Mark 1 and a Firebomb. Swarm and Crystal Mark. None of those seem impressive. Okay, though. And the Stealth Bomber. Stealth Bomber's got the mini beam and dual lasers. Doesn't seem very good, particularly. It's got long-range scanners and titanium system casing. All ship systems have an additional plating that provides a 15% chance to negate damage when hit. Interesting. This one's got the glaive beam. One of the most powerful weapons of war ever created, known to take out some ships in a single blast. Required power 4, charge time 25 seconds, damage per room hit 3. Problem is, how are you going to get through the shields with that? That seems interesting, though. And then we've got this one, C. With the laser charger, the mini beam, shield overcharger, and anti-combat drone. I'll be honest, I think we either go B on the stealth ship, or we try C on the slug ship. I'm really intrigued to try this chain laser. And I think we give this a go. I think we try this. As for the ship name, blast 'em. Here we go. So we've got someone on weapons, someone on engines. We actually want someone on shields instead of engines at the moment, unless they've got a missile thing, but we can sort that out. Get the chain laser ready. So this will start off slow, but get stronger as it fires? Is what I'm gathering? Chain charge cap 7 seconds. Okay. But fires 2 shots. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. See how it works. We've got hacking as well. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Shall we explore the asteroid field? Or is it too dangerous? We'll just have to wait for the FTL to charge. What are you guys thinking? What do you guys want us to do? Should we explore or wait? Or am I all alone here at the moment? I think I'm all alone. Okay. Meaning the decision is left to me. Let's explore the asteroid field. See what combat's like in this then, shall we? We got hypnosis, which is interesting. I'm really intrigued to try that. Let's give this a go. Let's turn the one on the shield into our ally. That costs nothing. This does cost drone parts, so let's hold off on that for the moment. What if it like, I don't know how this works, like with the charge time. Oh, I'm not an auto fire. Bugger, hang on. That would help. You're considerably more well armed than I thought. No, take him out. Take him out. I'm fairly certain we can take him out. Seems interesting. Okay. What time is it? Alright. I think I'll probably call it there tonight. It doesn't seem seem like people are that interested in the game at the moment. So we're going to call it there tonight then, I reckon. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you enjoyed us playing FTL. It tends to be better as a game played in a short span after another game, more so than its own thing, I feel. I thought I'd give it a go just for today, because I didn't really have anything else planned. And it's just a nice game to be able to chat to people. But, I don't know. Hey-ho. Next week will be... I'll say next week. Friday is going to be Half-Life 1. And probably Saturday included will be Half-Life 1. And I'm planning on Wednesday to do the co-op Slay the Spire stream. So if you do have Slay the Spire 2 and would like to play for us, you are more than welcome to try and join us. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a lovely day. Please look after yourselves and stay safe. Drink plenty of water. And have a wonderful time. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you soon. Until then, bye!